pulled a bonus reading for you. The overall theme is about the days that we spend waiting for the weekend or some future circumstance to begin living. That's time we never get back. So to get back into the mindset that every day counts because life is passing today and every day. So in your recent past, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So you have been very focused on elevating the material aspects of your life, like setting new health and beauty habits, and maybe refurbishing part of your home, saving money for something. I feel like your focus has been very much on the hearth and home type stuff. So there's still something, even though these are kind of very earthy, relishing type things, there's something future oriented about it. Like having a certain dollar amount in mind before you feel worthy or enough, or having a certain number on the scale before you can feel worthy or enough. But you do have an impeccable work ethic. I gotta give you that. I have to hand you that one. So let's look at the challenge in that. The Two of Pentacles. So whatever you're doing, it isn't sustainable in the long run. It's like you can keep it up for a while, but you know it's too much. Everything is holding everything else in place. And if one thing goes, the tension is broken and it all collapses. It's like your time is just jam-packed and there's definitely no time to savor the moment. So no wonder there is that future orientation here, because you know you can't keep this up and you really are looking forward to a time when you don't have to do it anymore. So it might not be that you're withholding the stopping and smelling of the roses, but it's just impossible because you can't let anything fall. So for the good stuff, you do have the High Priestess. So you're being helped by your intuition right now. Your keen instincts are how you can manage so much, maybe even more than you can keep your eyes on a lot of the times. Like you can do stuff without even looking. You're juggling everything so gracefully. And so it just looks effortless the way you run your life. And your connection to your spirituality and the divine is very strong too, which we'll play in here later. So now your advice is the Empress. So while you're doing a gorgeous job, like it is a thing of beauty to behold how you keep it all together, you are probably doing more than you have to chase down that feeling of worthiness. You are enough right now. You do not have to hold on to everything and keep it all in the air all at once to have access to the infinite flow of resources. We never truly own anything anyway. These bodies, they're borrowed. And so think about the times in the past that you've had just what you needed when you needed it, even if you hadn't squirreled it away beforehand. So like unlike the ant in that story, you don't have to work all the nice days away over the summer so you'll have enough when it gets cold. Take that day off now. Be the grasshopper once in a while. This doesn't mean to be irresponsible or frivolous, but don't count on some golden years to start your life while you sell all of your youth. Like life doesn't start at 60 or 65. That's not promised to us. So what you do have that is priceless is now. So embrace that infinitely valuable present moment. I mean, it's like the only one like it, and it's never going to come back. Now, your outcome is the King of Wands. So this is, you could say it's a visionary, but it's more than a visionary. This is you embodying and living your vision every moment of every day. So, I mean, I don't really know anything about the law of assumption. I've kind of heard of it and seen some videos on it, but not really dive too deep into it. But I feel like pointing it out as a potential thing to consider looking into. Like the perfect example of King of Wands energy to me is Henry Rollins. Like that dude sucks the marrow out of every day, lives and breathes his art and inspirations. Another concept that brings to mind is Tantra, like the sacred and the mundane being one and the same. So it's like you're putting life back into your life, which sounds stupid, but you're choosing not to be checked out until some future time. You're getting like a huge energy surge here, a new motivation. So like this energy, the King of Wands doesn't just set goals or have visions. It's holding your vision constantly. Even like a moment when nothing is happening, it is still electric because it's yours and it counts just as valuably as any other. So think about it. Any moment doesn't have to be special for you to kind of wish there was more of them when all is said and done, right? Life is short and it won't always be spent doing what you want to do. But in all of the infinite past and all of the future to come, this moment right now that you're living is the only one of its kind. And the King of Wands sustains his worship of this every moment because of its singularity. So I hope that helps a little bit, Aquarius, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you.